Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Spent over $66 billion on illegal immigrants in 2023, according to the Federation for American Immigration. Does anyone here want to guess how much we've spent on homeless veterans in 23? Guess? High? Well, let's just start. Higher, lower, the same? Anybody want to guess? Fractional. Thank you. 3 billion. 66 on illegals, 3 billion on people who have laid down their lives for this country. Can anyone explain up there why that makes sense? Federal government spent over $66 billion.
Hey, what's going on, family? This is Side for No Picks Podcast.
What up, family? Joe, No Picks Podcast.
Joe, what do you think about these statistics? $66 billion for illegal immigrants, $3 billion spent on homeless vets. What's your thoughts?
I think it's BS, bro. I think it's BS. I want our initial responses to just hone in and stay on like veterans, because I know it could easily branch out to like all civilians or all Americans, but like, you know, Veterans Day just passed. Actually, brother, happy Veterans Day. I don't know if I told you or not, but thank you for serving our country. But we just had Veterans Day this past Monday. It breaks my heart, bro. It breaks my heart that you guys put your lives on the line. Our ancestors, people who have fought wars and before, who have died, who have been crippled, disabled, mentally ill, post-traumatic stress disorder, all types of mental illness. Like, you guys put your bodies and your minds and your hearts on the line for this country, for the freedoms that we have, for the wars that we've had to fight, and you get treated like dirt, bruh. It used to be that a quarter of homeless people were veterans. I remember at one point, a quarter of all homeless people in America were veterans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so the fact that we're spending so much more on undocumented immigrants instead of our own, and taking care of our own, the people who were literally serving our country voluntarily, uh, it's infuriating, bro. I'm gonna expand on that, but that's my initial thought. This is infuriating and saddening. It really is. Where you at?
Yo, it's such a slap in the face, bro. Like, it's and this is a liberal thing, right? This is a democratic liberal thing, right? Because they go so hard on illegal immigrants, and they want to, you know, give them money and, you know, put them in hotels and give them food vouchers with thousands of dollars on it. All these sanctuary cities, and the federal government backs it and all this stuff. Okay, cool. Fantastic. All right, well, why don't y'all have that same energy for homeless vets? Like, why don't homeless vets come first? Like that community is a community that sacrificed their lives, and a lot of times, like they sacrifice their bodies, and a lot of times their actual sanity, bro. They sacrifice their sanity for the privilege for us, you and I, to walk in these streets and not be taken over by a different country.
Right.
And it's so messed up that they don't care, bro. Like I don't really get the end game, bro. Like, I don't get the end game with Democrats prioritizing illegal immigrants over like veterans that bled and a lot of times, you know what I mean, lost their sanity for these countries. Because a lot of these people, bro, like I come in contact with a lot of these people. They be messed up, bro. They be messed up in the head. There's a dude in my unit. I'm not gonna say his name just on the off chance he might see this joint ever. There's a dude in my unit, bro, that went to Iraq. You know, once you know, people got Iraq. He'd been in the regular army for a while, and then he, you know, transferred to the National Guard, which I'm in. Yo, he's a cool dude from Philly, like me, and black dude, super cool. Yo, sometimes we talk, I ask him about, you know what I mean, I'm interested. I've never been deployed, right? So I talk to people about that stuff, and he was like, yo, you know, he saw some stuff or whatever. Like, he saw explosions and all this crazy stuff. And he's like, yo, like every once in a while, like he's just at in the bed with his wife at night. He wakes up screaming.
Right.
And these dudes, man, they put it all on the line, man. They give it all up. Now, and on his case, he's not a homeless vet. He's out here, he's making good money, he's crushing it. He got like a private business on the side and all that. He's doing well. But right. I mean, there's a lot who aren't like that. There's a lot who don't have these businesses and doing anything else, and they just get a VA check and they just say, hey, go about your business.
Right.
They should be given priority over someone who just came across the border illegally.
Right. No, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Um, I hope that you don't get deployed. Like I was worried for a while they were gonna have another, not a draft, but like they were gonna start sending more American troops out to either Israel or to Iran or to Ukraine. I'm not sure, but I'm glad
Right.
that we're not there yet. I hope it doesn't get to that point. But you're right, bro. There are people who come back messed up and they're never the same. War is brutal. People sometimes can sit in they computers in their room playing Call of Duty or playing Modern Warfare and think this is it, but like nothing compares to the real deal. Nothing compares to what you go through psychologically or even physically, but like what you go through mentally, and losing homies that you were in boot camp with, and you get real close and y'all get tight, and that homie go, and you lose people left and right. Sometimes you see them pass away too. So it's brutal, man. So to know that our soldiers endure so much of that, and then after they're finished, they get treated like crap. It makes it seem like you guys are just expendable. And remember, these rich mofos, they don't send their kids out there to fight. They're sending poor people, working class people of all
Right.
colors. Because poor working class has no race. It be poor whites, poor Latinos, poor blacks. They recruit in poor high schools where they want people to sign up as well. Like they send a lot of people from these working class communities to go and fight for these countries. So like they're
Right.
not even sending their own. You don't see presidents' kids going out there to fight there. You know what I mean? Like
Nah.
so, I don't know, bro. This frustrates me because then they treat y'all like dirt, and it's sad. It's sad. Did you hear about New York finally cutting the food stamps
I
program that
did
they
hear
have?
about that. I
and
heard
and
about
and
that. Yeah.
and, not to change the subject, of course, but another thing where like people are just like thank you, and the immigrants that are there are like starting to riot. They're like flipping out, like
Yeah, I
how are you
did hear
gonna
about that.
right?
Yeah.
They tripping. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
what you mean? They gave y'all
Yeah.
food. They had bread for like 6-7 months, bruh. When New Yorkers already, the cost of living is ridiculously high. People are already struggling to make ends meet. Like, and they gave y'all bread for like 6 or 7 months, bro. Money, and now they cut it off. And I don't know, bro. This immigration crisis. There's a clip. I don't know if you've seen it, but they asked Bill Clinton. There was somebody asking Bill Clinton a question. I forgot where he was at about the immigration problem and like why haven't we solved it or why haven't we done anything. And one of his reasonings was just like, we need the labor. He was like, young people don't want to work now. He's basically saying like Americans now, young people, they don't want to work, they don't want to do the job, they're lazy or they're entitled. So we need these immigrants to come in and do the work that our people don't want to do. And I'm like, so you're justifying illegal immigration. So you're
Right.
saying
Right.
we need them here because we're trying to either replace the people who don't want to work or because young people don't, like, basically justifying it. I'm like, no, some people are getting cheap labor, bro. So some of these corporations are also benefiting from that. So I also don't endorse, corporations hiring them and getting cheap labor off of them. Like that's not going to fix the problem. That's not going to deter people from coming, and that'll probably encourage more people to
Right.
come in. So this issue is so messy because it's a problem on so many different fronts. Um, but no, bro, I'm with you. I'm with you, bro. It infuriates me, man. I'm sorry. The VA, from what I hear, is not the best either. Like the health benefits or I got my man's. He's on partial disability. He's been trying to get full disability because he got a messed up knee, he got a messed up, he got a messed up finger, he got some messed up back, like all these problems, and he's like, it's a hassle to try to get the care that he needs, bro. And it's just not enough. And it's like he put his body on the line. And he was deployed. He was in Kuwait. He was, during Operation Iraqi Freedom. He was in Kuwait. So
Mm.
people go through it, man. And y'all get treated like dirt, bro. I've seen it time and time again. And I don't know, man. Do you think veterans are vocal about this issue enough? Like, do they feel like they speak up about this enough? Like, is that something that maybe some of your unit, your like your teammates talk about? Like, is that an issue for them?
I mean, no, but I mean, it is hard to get like full disability. Like you gotta like continuously, like a lot of times people don't want to, like, the reason people don't get full disability that I know of,
Yeah.
they don't want to keep going to like the military doctors and stuff, because it's seen as like a like weakness. It's like, bro, come on, bro, you stay sick, bro. Like, come on, like what's going on? Like, I mean, like, and the other people in the army look at you and they be like, come on, bro, like your back hurt
Yeah.
now your knee hurt, like your head hurt now, like, and it's like it's kind of like, it's unintentional for sure, but it's like kind of like a shaming thing too, where people just be
Yeah.
like, "Oh no, I'm cool. I'll tough it out. Like it's cool. Like, I'll take this shot of, what I mean, Tito's or whatever." Um, but yeah, it's bad, bro. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's what's I just wish I could just talk to some Democratic, Congress people, senators or whatever, or maybe, the fellow presidential candidate Kamala Harris, and ask them like, yo, bro, like, what do y'all benefit from like giving so much money to like migrants?
Yeah.
How does it benefit y'all?
Yeah. Well, this issue definitely this is one of the biggest reasons that cost the Democrats the election as well, because people were furious about the border crisis and what was happening, what was it doing to the cities where they were being
Right,
dropped off at, so, and they didn't address it. And they kept telling Kamala, like, when are you guys going to address this? And she was talking about all the things she was going to do in moving forward or when she was elected. But it's like, but you're in the office now. You know what I mean?
right,
Why are you waiting for an election or for a campaign to act on this? Why could you guys currently are hold the executive office? Why aren't you doing anything now? And that was
right.
such a question that she could never answer, bro. All these things she was promising that she was going to do for the country and and it's like, well, why aren't you doing that now? You know what I mean? Why are you waiting for an election
Yeah,
to come through for you to actually act on these things? So I don't know, man. Maybe we should open up to the family and see if we got some veterans out there to see how they feel about the issue, bro. Because
yeah.
this always infuriates me. I feel like our veterans always get treated like trash, and I have the highest respect for y'all, man.
Well, let us know what y'all think, family. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.
Till next time.